Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Mastery Channel. I'm Emily, your American host, and today we are diving into a topic that can get you into some seriously funny or awkward situations.
That's one way to put it, Emily. Hello, everyone. I'm Paul, your British counterpart for today's friendly battle. We're talking about those tricky, everyday items that have completely different names on my side of the pond versus yours.
Exactly. It's the ultimate showdown. American English versus British English. We've gathered a list of common items, and by the end of this episode, you'll be navigating these tricky words like a pro, avoiding any, let's call them, wardrobe malfunctions of language.
An excellent way to describe it. I'm ready if you are. Shall we unveil our first item?
Let's do it. So, Paul, let's imagine I'm talking about the piece of clothing I wear on my legs. You know, like jeans or khakis. I would say I'm putting on a pair of pants.
Right. And this is where the comedy begins. Because in the UK, if you say you're wearing pants, you are proudly announcing to the world that you are wearing your underwear.
Wait, seriously? So if I walk into a store in London and say, I'd like to buy some new pants, what are they going to show me?
They will very politely direct you to the underwear section. They'll show you boxers, briefs, knickers, but definitely not what you're thinking of. The correct word you'd need for what you call pants is trousers.
Trousers. Okay, that word sounds a little formal to me, like something my dad would wear to a business meeting. But it's better than accidentally asking a shop assistant about underwear.
Absolutely. So, to be clear for everyone listening, in America, pants go on the outside. In Britain, pants go on the inside, and trousers go on the outside. A very important distinction if you ever compliment someone.
Oh my gosh, I can just imagine. Hey, Paul, I love your pants. And you'd be thinking,
I'd be thinking, that's a bit forward of you, Emily, but thank you for noticing my excellent choice of undergarments today.
so if I were in the UK and said, I'm wearing a sweater today, would people understand?
Yes, they would. It would just mark you as an American. It's not like the pants situation where it means something completely different. It's just not our word. Jumper is what you'll hear 99% of the time.
Fascinating. Okay, item number 3, and very useful for a rainy day in London, I imagine. It's a waterproof jacket with a hood. I would call it a rain jacket. Very descriptive.
Very descriptive, yes. We have a couple of names for this. The slightly more technical term might be an anorak.
An anorak? That sounds like a species of Arctic bird or something. I would have absolutely no idea what you were talking about if you said that.
It does have a certain sound to it. But the more common, everyday term is a Mac, which is short for Macintosh, after the inventor. It's quite a classic British term.
A Mac, like the computer. So you'd say, it's raining, let me grab my Mac? I love that. We would just call it a rain jacket. Simple and to the point.
It seems to be a theme. American English is very literal, and British English just makes up words for fun.
It seems so. Okay, next on our list is a small square of cloth you use to wash your face or body in the shower. I call it a washcloth.
Another very descriptive term. We would call that a flannel.
A flannel? See, to me, flannel is a type of soft, warm fabric. You have flannel shirts, flannel pajamas. It's a material, not an object. I would never say, hand me the flannel.
But we would. Just pass me the flannel, will you, is a perfectly normal thing to say in a British bathroom. If you asked for a washcloth, we'd figure it out. But it's another one of those words that would immediately flag you as a tourist.
This is so useful for anyone planning a trip. Okay, let's head into the kitchen for our next item. You use this to fry eggs. A flat-bottomed pan. For my family, we'd almost always call this a skillet.
A skillet? Now this is where it gets interesting.
Mobile. I guess that makes sense because it's mobile, you carry it around, but cell phone comes from the cellular network it operates on. Both make sense, but they sound so different.
It's true. But if you came to the UK and asked someone for their cell phone number, they would look at you with a blank stare for a second before the penny drops. It's always a mobile number.
Good to know. Okay, let's talk footwear. Those athletic shoes you wear for sports or just for casual comfort. I have a few words for these. Sneakers or tennis shoes.
Right. And we call them trainers.
Trainers. This one always gets me. A trainer in America is a person. A personal trainer at the gym or someone who trains you for a job. It's a person, not a shoe.
I can see how that would be confusing. I need to go buy a new trainer. You'd be thinking, is your old one not working out? But no, for us, they are trainers because you train in them.
And we say tennis shoes even if we have no intention of ever playing tennis in them. And sneakers because you can sneak around in them quietly. I guess our words are a little strange, too.
It seems we're both guilty. But yes, if you're shoe shopping in London, ask for trainers.
Staying with footwear, what about those tall rubber boots you wear in the rain or mud? We call them rain boots.
Ah, a very beloved item in the UK. We call them wellies.
Wellies. That's such a cute word. Where does that come from?
It's short for Wellington boots, named after the first Duke of Wellington. The story goes that he commissioned a bootmaker to modify his standard-issue army boots to be more comfortable and versatile. They became fashionable, and now we all wear them to music festivals.
Wow, a history lesson and a vocabulary lesson in one. I love it. Okay, this next one is a bit tricky. It's about shirts. To me, this button-down collared item is a shirt, and this casual cotton item with no buttons is also a shirt. Maybe a t-shirt, but still a shirt.
And this is a crucial difference. For us in Britain, a shirt must have buttons all the way down and a collar.
Bonus item 1, a sweet, round, baked treat, often with chocolate chips. I call it a cookie.
And we call that a biscuit. But this is a minefield. Because what you call a biscuit is something completely different for us.
Right. An American biscuit is a soft, savory, almost bread-like item you eat with gravy or butter. It's amazing.
Exactly. Which does not exist here. So if an American in London asks for a biscuit, they'll get a chocolate digestive, not something to have with their fried chicken. A very different experience.
Bonus item 2, the moving box that takes you up and down in a tall building. An elevator.
Easy one. It's a lift.
Simple, but crucial if you're asking for directions. And final bonus item, time off from work for a trip. A vacation.
We would go on holiday. We use vacation sometimes for a very long trip, again because of American influence, but the default is always holiday. Where are you going for your summer holiday?
Wow, my head is spinning with all these differences. Pants, jumpers, trainers, biscuits. It's like a whole new language sometimes.
It can feel like it. But the beauty is, even if you get it wrong, people will usually understand. It's just fun to know the difference, and maybe even surprise a local with the right word.
That's the perfect way to look at it. It's all part of the adventure of learning a language. You can't be afraid to make mistakes.
Well said. And to everyone listening, we want to hear from you. What other words have confused you between American and British English? Drop them in the comments below.
Yes, please do. Thank you all so much for joining our little language showdown today on the English Mastery channel. We hope you had as much fun as we did.
Until next time, keep practicing and try not to get your pants in a twist.
Oh, perfect ending. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now.